Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana's chart has not really changed, so we are still in the same structure. I see this as a corrective move, A, B, C, currently moving to the upside. We're currently in the C wave, which is a 5-wave move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After these 5 waves, we'll have a great decision moment, but we haven't even completed wave 3 as it seems. If we have, then we are already in the wave 4, but we certainly haven't started wave 5. Well, I shouldn't say certainly, but it looks like a crystal clear 3-wave move up so far only for me. It doesn't look as if a 4th wave already finished and that we're already in the 5th wave. It doesn't look likely to me at this stage, okay? If it was the case, then the wave 4 was extremely shallow, and to me, I'm counting any further extensions here at the moment as a 3rd wave still. That's important to know because it means that we still probably have a wave 4 and 5 to come. Now, some of you have asked me, okay, with this B wave, is that bearish? Well, it certainly means that we have to be on our toes, okay? It does not mean that guaranteed, okay, after this top is in, after 5 waves have completed to the upside here in this diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it does not mean that this B wave is definitely topping and we're coming down in a C wave and make a completely new bear market low. It is entirely possible. But what is also possible is that this ABC structure we've got here that started in December 22, ABC, that this is only the A wave of an even larger B wave. So that B wave could technically take us to new all-time highs, okay? So that's what sort of is not predictable, because you know this move up could just simply be the A wave, okay, in a ABC structure. Then we get a B wave down, but it would be a deep pullback potentially, yeah. And then we can still move higher in 5 waves later. That would shake out a lot of the bulls of the market. It would scare a lot of people, okay. And I believe that is what many bears out there are still many bears out there, would probably you know, referring to when they mean there should be another shakeout or whatever, or the bull market hasn't started yet, even though, yeah, you know, it would not really necessarily need to make a new bear market low. I'm not saying that. I just say that after these 5 waves up, and we are not even in the 5th wave, we should probably see a more substantial decline. If that's going to be an impulse that leads us to new bear market lows or just a corrective move down, that's what we're going to define then. It's too early for that now. We haven't even completed this entire structure. Yeah, it also depends a little bit on how high does this move up extend and so on. Okay, so it just means that, yeah, it's not necessarily a bearish structure. Well, essentially, you could argue it is. It's a corrective move up. But it might be that it takes us to all-time highs. That's what a B wave can do. Essentially, it just means we need to be on our toes. Yeah, it's an overall corrective structure, which makes this whole thing quite tricky. However, even in these in this diagonal here, we can have impulses in the subwaves, and that is what makes this situation then straightforward. Okay, so but only in the short term. So Solana's chart will not get easier, okay? It will not get easier. That's basically what it means. It means we had a very nice uptrend, which was an impulse to the upside in the C wave of the 3rd wave. But once the 5th wave is unfolding, it probably is going to be messy again, because the 5th wave is also going to be an ABC structure. So it's not going to be straightforward. But anyway, we try to give you the clearest levels along the way, you know, the levels to watch, the support levels, the resistance levels, the parameters. And at the moment, I'm exploring 2 wave counts. So it is possible that this 3rd wave is still extending that I just showed you. If the 3rd wave is still extending, then we are moving in an ending diagonal in this 3rd wave, basically the 5th wave of the 3rd. This 5th wave of the 3rd started on the 22nd of November with a wave 1, a wave 2. Wave 3 could now be in. And now we should get a wave 4 at some point, and then a wave 5. Okay, then we get 5 waves up. I gave you a micro support level or area, which is here. Okay, goes down all the way down to 69.20. What's that for? Is that for this wave 4? No. This is simply for an extension in the still unfolding C wave here. Basically C wave within that 3rd wave, okay? So The C wave, which started here on the 7th of December with this swing low there at $62 nearly here. This seems to be an impulse, and if we get a break below 69.20, it will indicate that this impulse is breaking, which then would mean that probably the fourth wave, that's the dog, the fourth wave has started that can then still give us another high in wave 5 or 5 of the larger third wave. So once it becomes clear that we've topped, I will add a support area in wave 4 onto the chart. So that's one scenario I'm exploring, but we need to hold 69.20 in the first place to still extend in the third wave. Below that, the key support level to watch is going to be, but that's measured against the latest high. So it's $61.60. So as long as $61.60 is holding, or maybe I leave it on the chart right now. So that's for this fourth wave, for another high in, in wave 5. If we break below 61.60, I have to assume that the price already topped, probably then in a B wave, and that we're already in the fourth wave, okay? That's what we discussed all week, that it could be that this is just a high B wave. Very much it keeps us in anticipation state here, yeah, because the market has still only formed 3 waves up off the 22nd of November low. It could still be a high B wave. It also hasn't broken above the 1.38 retracement, so it's entirely possible it's just a high B wave. And if we now come down sharply, I will assume that this is now wave C or 4. Basically doing this, what we discussed all week, you know what we talked about, A wave down, high B wave, C wave down. Yeah. So someone asked me why I want the price to come down. Well, I don't, I don't care. I don't care. I simply give you the market structure. I give you 2 scenarios here, which are highly likely. The ones that are not likely, I rule out already, Basically, these levels give you ideas or give you levels that you can use to trade extensions. Yeah. And that when, for example, we have a good understanding that the fourth wave has started. That's it. I just give you pivots. I'm not calling top or anything until I see it, because the market always needs to give us signals. So knowing these pivots is gold. That's important. But yeah, no, all it is basically we use the Elliott wave counts, we use the fib levels, which are basically part of the rules of market structure, to get to support and resistance levels that can be used for trading. Right? That's all. As I always say, don't trade the wave count, trade the levels. But now we're obviously in a situation where reward and risk to the upside is not very favorable, okay? So you need to build that into your trading plan. Doesn't mean you couldn't take a position. That's entirely up to you and your time frame trading plan, Some people might want to trade this fifth wave, for many that might be too risky, and they might rather wait for that pullback in wave 4. And if that pullback never shows, fair enough, you just choose another coin. Yeah, there are many setups every day, more than anybody could trade anyway. Okay, that's my update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Today we have our live stream at 5 p.m. UTC again, our member live stream. So we talk about the alt season. Has it started? What does it mean, alt season? What are the signals or the indicators we're waiting for to confirm alt season? What to do in alt season, things like that. We're going to talk about that in the member live stream today, 5 p.m. UTC. So if you're interested, check out the membership. You can find the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.